What's cracking YouTube? It's Donnie here with your first tutorial. This is my first time ever doing a YouTube tutorial. We're going to see how it pans out. So if you'd like to, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever, hit me up. I kind of want to see if this is worth doing. If people see it, people like it, whatever. But yeah, today we're going to do, the first tutorial is going to be on how to virtually sample any kick drum. Pretty much in any track, and obviously this is geared towards dance music, but I use it for hip hop, pop music all the time. A little bit about myself if you want to hear. If not, you can skip right past this with that fast forward. I produce for many other people. I produce for myself. I'm in a house music project myself. It does pretty decent. And I just want to share some pro level tips for y'all and see if you guys, see how it goes. So, alright, cool. With all the bullshit, we're going to sample a kick drum today. Cool. So generally speaking, if you're going to do this, you want a spot where the kick drum plays in full. This one's pretty busy. I kind of want to challenge us a little bit, and I want to do the impossible. So I'm going to grab it right out of the drop. And I'm using a wave editor. This is called Sound Studio. You can use anything, Audacity. You can even do this right in Ableton or whatever DAW you prefer. And I'm just going to copy and paste the kick drum. And the better you can get that low end, the more of that you can get, the better off you're going to be. So, like I said, this is a challenging one, so let's see if we can pull it off. We're going to make a little scrap file in my bounce folder, and then we're going to pull it into Ableton. Come on, Poppy. Cool. Alright, and then we're going to drag this right into live. Cool. Alright, and then as you expect, there's a ton of shit going on. We're going to use some creative sampling technique to get this thing isolated, and you can use any multi-band now when you do this. I just prefer to use this because it's fast. I don't know, it's just what I use. So we're going to do 4 because there's 4 bands. Duplicate, 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 solo, next, solo, next, solo, next, solo. Cool, easy enough. And this will work on anything. You don't have to use Ableton. So we're going to freeze it, we're going to flatten it, and we're going to segment. Now, the shortcoming of Ableton here is normally in any other DAW you could just grab the transient, but Ableton doesn't have a feature, so you have to manually trim. Oh, and one quick tip, make sure you shut off create fades before you do this, otherwise Ableton will kill the transients by fading it automatically. Kind of a shitty thing. But yeah, if you have Pro Tools, Fruity Loops, sometimes you can just grab the transient right out. So we just isolated this into 4 pieces. I just trimmed off some of the noise. There's the sub bass. You can hear a little bit of the snare drum. We're going to have to take that out. There's the low mid, high mid, and then you can hear a little bit of the hi-hat. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get in here and we're going to trim away. So you got to zoom in pretty close. I'm on a touchpad, so not as fast. And then we're going to fade it in. And now you're just going to get that little click. And that's a pretty sharp one right here. We're going to get this. We're going to fade that in. And then right here, that's like kind of the nut of the kick right there, as I would say. That's like the knock, I guess would be the more politically correct term. And we're going to, now we've faded them all out. We're going to have to get rid of that part with the snares there too. I mean, this works on any type of music, This time we're going to do trap, I guess, if that's what you consider it. Boom. Alright, now let's hear it all together. There she is, baby. All good to go. And you can experiment with how you trim your shit. Most of the time it's pretty obvious how you need to trim it. But yeah, this is technically 2 kick drums too. They layered that bass in underneath it, but I just want to give you the gist of how to do it. And we're clipping a little, so let's turn this down. And I'm going to show you how to bounce it. Obviously we're going to do an export. We're going to go into bounces. We're going to do kick, knife, party, boss. Cool, and then I go back into my wave editor, and this is just to prepare it. And there we go, we got something now. And then we're going to do a quick mix down to mono. We don't really need it to be in stereo. And then we're going to highlight it all, going to normalize to 0. That's clean as butter, baby. Now we save it, and you can go up in your simpler, and now you can drop that bad boy in. And you can just 808 it up. Cool. Again, hope the tutorial helped you guys out. Just want to make it quick, easy, no bullshit, straight to the point. Yeah, kind of pro tip right here. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'll drop some more gems if this is turns out to be something. Thank you so much.